This here is a little system which I've put together for drying R290 refrigerant. It's just temporary. I won't be keeping the refrigerant in it all the time, it's just while I'm here with it. So what happens is the refrigerant is coming out of here, and this is the condenser, so it's going into the condenser from the compressor. Coming out here is the liquid, going through a filter dryer, and then it's going into the vapour side of the recovery cylinder. So there'll be liquid dripping down, and then this is the liquid side normally of the recovery cylinder. So what happens on this side is a tube that goes all the way to the bottom, so that's dipping right down into liquid. So coming out of here, there's liquid only, and this sight glass is currently full of liquid just now. And that comes up to this needle valve, and that's just there to basically so I can adjust how much the evaporator is getting fed. Normally I have fans running, so when the fans are running I could run much more refrigerant through it, and then it just comes back to the compressor. So the problem I have is once I switch off the system, when I'm done drying the refrigerant, the whole high side will be full of liquid. So what I'll do basically is just close this valve off, let the low side get to a low pressure, and then just take that off, connect it up to the manifold gauges on and then just feed it on to the low side, so there's mostly just vapour in the system. Then use another compressor just to recover everything out. So I'll switch the system on just now. So basically I'm just controlling the low side pressure here. The evaporator seems to be best fed when the low side pressure is at 40 psi. So I just adjust the needle valve till it sits around 40. Which is a bit tricky. You've kind of got to hunt around a little bit. But once that's at 40, the temperature of the air coming out of this is absolutely freezing. It's like 1 and 2 degrees Celsius. So it'd work as a really good air conditioner if I had the hot side outside the shed. But yeah, I could just keep that about 40, so there would be refrigerant flowing through this at quite a rate. So I'll just leave that there. Seems to be stable-ish. So it's very hard to keep it stable with it being a needle valve. It's not as stable as a capillary tube, because the slightest changes in conditions, it just throws the system off. But yeah, lovely cold air coming out of there. So now we'll see what happens if I turn off the liquid supply from the recovery cylinder. As you can see, just turn it off just now, all the liquid in there just evaporates pretty quickly. I'll turn it back on again, just keep everything fed. Now I'm just going to let that circulate round and round for a good long while, until I feel that the refrigerant is dry enough. I'm not sure what the deal with this sight glass is, because it always stays pink. It was even pink when I first got it, so there's maybe something wrong with it, I don't know. What I eventually intend to do is probably just sell that condenser, and maybe sell the compressor as well. Hopefully I'll be able to sell it anyway, and just make a smaller refrigeration system, just using this evaporator here, well, this as a condenser, and using that compressor with a dehumidifier. I just really don't have the space for all this stuff, as you can see. I don't think anytime soon I'm going to be able to afford a house which has a nice workshop space, because ideally I would set up my own heat pump and air conditioning system so I could heat all the water in the house using a heat pump. and then have air conditioning too, which I would build myself, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, at least if my circumstances remain as they are. I just can't afford to purchase a house like that, or even get a mortgage for something like that, so I don't think any of my refrigeration projects are going to be that big, unfortunately. I would love to make a huge heat pump capable of moving 10 kilowatts of heat, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, currently anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to dry up all this refrigerant, hopefully see if we can get a dryer, and then just put it all into storage again. I'm just running it for a little while just now.
Unnecessary information.